Today I'm going to show you how to replace your front brakes on your Acura MDX located behind the front wheels. Let's get into it. Now we're on the front right of the vehicle and we're going to remove the lug nuts with a 19mm socket and your impact gun. Remove the wheel. With an impact driver and a Phillips head, this is actually a number 3 Phillips head, we're going to go ahead and remove the hold bolt. Remove the rotor bolt. Behind the caliper over here, we are going to compress the piston. Get yourself a extractor bottle or a pan. Make sure you connect it to the bleeder of the caliper. Crack it open using a 10mm wrench. And now compress your piston. Make sure you close it back up. And remove your bleeder bottle. And now we move on to removing the caliper using a 17mm socket and a ratchet. Just crack them loose. Remove the bolt. When you take the caliper off, make sure you place it on a spot where it's not going to have tension on the line. Now let's remove the bracket, and for that we're going to use a 19mm and a breaker bar. Loosen those up. Remove your bolts. Remove your caliper bracket. Now we're going to remove the rotor, and for that we're going to be hitting on this area right here. Pull it straight out. Using a wire brush, we're going to clean the hub. Using some brake cleaner, now we're going to spray the hub. Wipe it off. Let's apply some never seize on the hub. Now we're ready to install the rotor. In this case, I'm going to put it backwards so I can clean it. Spray some brake cleaner on it. Wipe it off. Remove it. Before you place the rotor on the hub, make sure you lined up the hole for the bolt. Spray it again. And wipe it off. Using a Phillips screwdriver, we're going to install the Phillips bolt. Now let's remove the pads and the clips. Remove the old shims. Here on the sliders, we're going to make sure they move in and out. You're going to take them off and inspect them. As you can see on the sliders, one of them has a dampener. Just make sure you remember which one of the holes it came out of. While you have them out, you want to inspect the boot on each of the sliders. Make sure there's no rips or tears. Using some brake parts cleaner, we're going to clean our sliders. Using a wire brush, now we're gonna clean the area where the things go. Do the same on the other side. Now we can add some silicone to the area where the thing goes. Do the same on the other side. Now we can clip them in place. Make sure they're all the way in. Do the same on the other side. Now we can add some silicone paste to our slide pins. Slide them into place. Work them in and out. Make sure they slide nice and smooth. And do the same to the other side. Wipe off any excess material. And make sure it slides in and out. Now we're ready to install the caliper bracket back on the vehicle. Start the bolts by hand. Do the same on the top. Tighten them. Now let's torque this down to 101 foot-pounds. Do the same on the top. Now let's install all the pads. Make sure that the one with the squealer goes in the back and on top. Slide those in. Now we're gonna install our clips. They go on these holes right here, top and bottom. Now we can install our caliper. Now let's install the caliper bolts. Make sure you start them by hand. Do the same on the top. Get those snug. Caliper bolts get torqued down to 53 foot-pounds. So now get in your vehicle, pump off the brakes until the pedal feels firm, top off the master cylinder as needed. Now we can install the tire back on. Start your lug nuts by hand. Snug them up. Now we're going to torque our wheel down to 80 foot-pounds on a star pattern. And now you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.